Okay, girls. Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Dr. Zora Nazir Kiani and going to teach you Semiconductor Electronic Devices course, which is an MS Physics course. Girls, are you attentive to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but I forgot to slide show. Basically, I have to do the slide show. Okay, now it's fine. Okay, girls, today we will study the epitaxial growth. And you know that what is the epitaxial growth? Do you know what is the epitaxial growth, girls?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please do tell me, Hadia.
मैम एपिटेक्सियल ग्रोथ में सिंगल क्रिस्टल के ऊपर सिंगल क्रिस्टल की डिपॉजिटिंग करवाते हैं और डिपोजिशन ऐसी होनी चाहिए कि वो ऑर्डर्ड अरेंजमेंट हो, ऑर्डर्ड मैनर में.
Fine. And one more important thing in your epitaxial growth, which is written on the top of my title.
Lattice matching.
Yes, important thing is that is lattice matching must be done in the epitaxial growth. So today in the epitaxial growth, we will discuss that what is the lattice matching, as well as we will discuss the molecular beam epitaxy in this course. Okay, girls. Now you know that lattice matching is very important in the epitaxial growth, and there are many ways to achieve the epitaxial growth. But from my point of view, molecular beam epitaxy is the best of the all. I think I have discussed this already with you, that it is expensive. Its operators is expensive. It means that we have to spend lot to achieve this in our university, but at the same time we will try to equip our lab with all the available good materials. So what is the epitaxy? As Hadia has told, basically epitaxy refers to the method of depositing a nanocrystalline film on a monocrystalline substrate. What does this mono mean?
Single one. Single
Yes.
crystal.
And it means that we have to take the substrate which is single crystal. We will prefer that a substrate should be single crystal, because if we are taking silicon, we will take 111 or 100 or something like that. So basically the deposited film is denoted as epitaxial film or epitaxial layer. Now girls, what is film?
The deposit.
I want to ask someone other to ask answer my question other than Hadia. Imrana, you are there. Please tell me. You have studied full-fledged course of thin films technology. Varda, can you answer? Girls, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your hands. How many girls are listening to me?
I'm two-dimensional thin layer of.
Okay, good. Hira Fatma, I have seen you. Okay, two-dimensional layer. Okay, Ikra Ashraf has also raised her hand. Good, good. This will also show your attendance as well. Okay, okay. Third, Mashallah, that's good. That's good, girl. That's good. Now I've seen that you are just listening to me. So basically, the deposited film is denoted as epitaxial layer. This is a Greek word. Epi means above, and taxi means deposition in ordered manner. And the epitaxial layer can be grown from a gaseous precursor or liquid precursor, or but you don't use solid in this case. And the substrate which is used is called as seed crystal. And the deposited film takes the same lattice structure as the substrate have. So it is very important to select the materials to get deposited substrate which get matching of their lattice structure with the substrate. Now again, here you can see the epitaxial layer is shown. Here you can see the ordered crystalline growth here on the top of the figure, but this is not epitaxial, because you can see here that these two layers are arranged in this form and these two are arranged in different manner. But now come below, you can see there the epitaxial growth. That is same arrangement or ordered arrangement of crystalline. So the deposition layer on substrate which matches the crystalline order of the substrate is called the epitaxial growth. And there are two types of epitaxial growth: homoepitaxy, that is growth of the layer of same material in the same substrate. This is very advantageous, because in this case you have not got any problem of getting any lattice mismatching. But then come the heteroepitaxy, that is the growth of a layer on different material than the substrate. That is as you grow gallium arsenide on the silicon substrate. Now this figure shows you how the epitaxial growth take place. Here if you can see that this is the indium arsenide, and the below structure is indium gallium arsenide phosphide. I am following your book Solid State Electronic Devices by B.G. Streetman, and this figure I have taken from that B.G. Streetman book, where you can see that here is the table with the help of which you can see that how you can grow different films on a one type of substrate. That is, if you go for silicon substrate, how you can grow variety of films there. You can see here in this figure, lattice constant is along the x-axis and band gap is along the y-axis. So you can start from here. Here is the indium arsenide, and you are going to deposit the indium gallium arsenide. It means you will co-deposit indium arsenide and the gallium arsenide, and then you will get the indium gallium arsenide, provided the lattice matching of indium arsenide is done with the gallium arsenide, as well as this film which will be deposited, its lattice will be also matched to the two components which are mixed together to get a proper ternary film, that is indium gallium arsenide on the gallium arsenide substrate. Similarly, here you can see you can use aluminium arsenide and gallium arsenide also to deposit aluminium gallium arsenide, as well as you can use indium phosphide and gallium arsenide. Similarly, you can use gallium phosphide, gallium arsenide. There is number of ways that you can deposit the ternary films or quaternary films on a substrate provided the lattice matching has been done. This is the same figure where which is showing that how you can get gallium aluminium arsenide film by combining gallium arsenide and aluminium arsenide, and both have got the zinc balinate structure. Girls, up to here, have you got any question? Girls?
No, ma'am.
Okay, you have no question.
No, ma'am.
Fine. Okay, girls, will you tell me that why you are using silicon substrate everywhere and you have not opted any other silicon? You can, but basically IC technology is just governed by the silicon technology. Can you tell me the reason? Aisha, you will tell me, please. Aisha Shafiq?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Silicone is the cheap, and its oxidation is easy to done.
Very good. One point is very good. That is important in your device fabrication. It is important to oxidize it. Okay. One point is this. And what is the other point? Rimsha, will you tell me? Rimsha, will you tell me? Rimsha, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, beta. First point
मैम
is
इसको इजीली
जी जी
यस मैम इजीली ऑक्सीडाइज कर सकते हैं इसको और ये जो है ये हर मेटल मटेरियल जो है वो एडजस्ट हो जाता है इजीली.
अच्छा, और कुछ? ठीक है, ये तो बात हो गई ना. और कुछ और सोचें. एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इसकी प्रॉपर्टी है. अबंडेंट है बेटा, हर जगह मिल जाता है. चीप है, अबंडेंट है. आपको एक्सपेंसिव सबस्ट्रेट पे नहीं जाना पड़ता. ठीक है, एक ये हो गया इजीली ऑक्साइडाइज हो जाता है.
Yes.
दूसरा ये हो गया चीप है. थर्ड मुझे कोई अगर आप बता सकते हैं, इफ यू आर विलिंग टू टेल मी, एनीवन, हफ्सा आप मुझे बताएंगी एक और प्रॉपर्टी जो गैलियम आर्सेनाइड की वो आप कह सकते हो उसका डिसएडवांटेज है, और लेकिन इसका वो एडवांटेज है. यस बेटा.
Indirect band gap.
चलो, ये इससे क्या फायदा होगा इनडायरेक्ट बैंड गैप से? हम तो ये कहते हैं बेटा ये डिसएडवांटेज है सिलिकॉन का, इनडायरेक्ट बैंड गैप है. इसके बावजूद उसको हम यूज कर रहे हैं बिकॉज इट इज चीप, इस ऑक्सीडेशन इज इजी. And the third is, and if anyone can tell me, otherwise I'm going to tell you. Varda, will you please tell me?
Can be annealed.
To high temperature. Yes, because this is the problem with gallium arsenide and others, that they dissociate when you go at the high temperature annealing. So it can be get annealed at the very high temperature. Okay, girls. With your consensus, now I am moving to the molecular beam epitaxy, which is the main way of getting the epitaxial growth or epitaxial layer or epitaxial films. This is the general figure of your molecular beam epitaxy. That is, you have got the chamber. Here is the molecular beam chamber. Here is the load lock. Here is your transfer tube, as well as you can just see at the top you have got the basically from where you can permit your material to get in the molecular beam epitaxial chamber and deposit films on the substrate. And substrate is lying here in the chamber somewhere, so that molecular beam which will be emit from the sources will go and impinge on the substrate. So this is the general assembly, that how it works, but it is extremely flexible technique, since growth parameters are varied, and you can monitor the growth, as well as you can easily vaporize the material, and similarly you can stop the deposition as well, which I think will come to our next slide. Yes, this is the general assembly, that how your material is deposited. Now what is done in this case? In this method, the substrate is held in a high vacuum while molecular or atomic beam of constitute impinge on its surface. For example, in the growth of aluminium gallium arsenide on the gallium arsenide substrate, the aluminium, gallium are kept in a separate chamber. Now here you can see I have got aluminium source here, gallium source here, arsenic source here, beryllium source here, silicon source here. You have got different sources, and here you can see on the top is there a shutter. Basically what shutter will do, shutter will stop or start your material to move toward the substrate. So what will happen? You will keep all these materials in cylindrical cell, and then collimated beam of these constituents materials escape in the vacuum and are directed on the substrate. The rate at which these atomic beams strike the surface can closely be controlled, and growth are very high quality crystals. The sample is held at relatively low temperature, and you know the reason why to keep at low temperature. Gallium arsenide will dissociate. You have chosen the temperature 600 degrees C. And you will use the slow growth rate. That is, when you will open the shutter and allow the material to come out to get deposited, then you will keep its speed very slow and less than 1 micrometer per hour, just to get the even or smooth deposition. Although molecular beam epitaxy is expensive technique, very sophisticated operators required, but it is preferred, and its preference is due to the its easiness. That is, you have complete control on the material which are going to deposit, because by closing this shutter you can easily stop the material which is going to impinge on the substrate. Now here you can see the film has been shown. Which is deposited on the gallium substrate, and gallium substrate is 100 direction, and you have got a deposition of film here. This is another industrial figure of your molecular beam epitaxy facility, which is available in research laboratory at the University of Texas, Austin. And I think during my discussion, I've forgotten to tell you that in Pakistan in 1974, one molecular beam epitaxy chamber was brought in the solid state physics, Center for Solid State Physics, University of Punjab, Lahore, but now it is not in working condition, because with the passage of time, the parts get obsoleted and they are not available in the markets. This was all my lecture, which I just kept it short, due to the limitation of Zoom class, that is just 40 minutes, and I want interaction with you girls. So please, if you want to ask something, you have some questions, you can raise that question, any suggestion, or something concerned with your lecture. Girls, you are invited to speak.
मैम मॉलिक्यूलर बीम पे एपिटेक्सी में जहाँ पे हमने सारे मटेरियल्स रखे हुए हैं, जो सोर्सेज हैं, वो डिफरेंट टेम्परेचर्स पे होंगे ना? सिलिकॉन के लिए अलग टेम्परेचर होगा, गैलियम के लिए अलग टेम्परेचर होगा?
यस जी बेटा, उनको अपने अटैच ही ना डिफरेंट जगहों से करना है, डिफरेंट टेम्परेचर लिंक देने हैं उनको, ताकि उसके लिहाज से फिर आपके पास बीम, मॉलिक्यूलर बीम जो है इमिट हो सके. You have got every control with that chamber. Their temperature control, their how much materials you require from that, you have got full control over there. And of course, you will get some question in your Google class as well.
मैम प्रेजेंटेशन अपलोड करनी थी गूगल क्लास पे,
तो आप कर दे. You can go ahead, you can do.
मैम वो ना मुझे मैसेज आया था, वो कह रही थी कि अगर मंडे तक टाइम मिल जाए.
Okay, fine. Fine. You can take your time. Actually, I have just forwarded you assignment and presentation before the 1st June, so that you can get completed these works until your online teaching gets starts.
Okay, ma'am, हम मंडे को अपलोड कर देंगे. Thank you.
Good, fine. Okay, then if you have not got any question, any query, then we should say goodbye to each other.
Yes,
Girls? Okay, then take care. Allah Hafiz.
thank you, ma'am.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.